Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. It's the last full week of class. It's actually the last whole week of class, which is kind of crazy. If you didn't know, technically the last day of school, or the last class day, is Friday, and that's it. No new class material will be posted after Friday. Obviously you have your stuff due by Monday, but I mainly did that just to give you the weekend to continue working on it. But Fridays are officially our last class day, which is kind of crazy. I guess my cat decided to take a nap right there. Don't mind him. Anyways, I hope you're doing well, like I said. And I just want to chat a little bit before we go into our last week as we finish up this project, as we move forward, and so forth and so forth. And give some little announcements as we wrap up this class, which is like super crazy. This is my last week of my first year of teaching, like full time. It's just all really surreal. So anyways, enough of me babbling about that. Let's talk about American Lit, let's talk about what you need to get done, and how we're gonna wrap up the school year. So, first and foremost, obviously you have this project that is due Monday the 8th by 7:30. If you want to turn it in early, if you want Friday to be your last class day, if you want it over with by Friday, that is totally fine. I will have everything ready for you to do that. So feel free to keep that in mind, but the reason I made it due for Monday is to give you the opportunity to have the weekend to work on things, because I know everyone's wrapping up right now. I will still have enough time to get those graded and in the books before they close if it's due Monday, so I just kind of wanted to give you the time to do it, but if it's done early, power to you. So there's that. A couple of you asked me about that. The next thing you're moving into is the actual PowerPoint presentation of this project. So what we've done so far is we started answering that essential question of if the American Dream is possible, if it's a thing, if it's not, why, how does it look in my life, how does it look in general, whatever direction you chose. And we outlined basically what you would say during this presentation. So you have talked about your main ideas, you've talked about your support and your evidence, and now you kind of have, let's call it a speech for simplicity's sake, of what you're going to say during the presentation. What we're going to be working on today and moving forward is now building that PowerPoint that goes along with the presentation. So the PowerPoint itself is going to be 20 slides, including your title, so 20 in total. And each slide is going to be 15 seconds long. So either today or tomorrow, depending on when I get to making a video about it, you will learn, if you don't know already, how to set up the PowerPoint to be each slide for 15 seconds. So it'll auto play every 15 seconds. And the reason we do that is because we are grading you, and like I'm assessing you on your time and speaking abilities for that time. So each slide you should be able to talk for about 15 seconds. If it's 14, I'm not gonna like dock you points on it, but you get what I mean. So it should auto transition every 15 seconds, and then with 20 slides in total, your presentation should be 5 minutes. Not anything less, not anything more, because it's timed. So you should set up a 20 slide presentation, each slide being 15 seconds, and you can talk about each slide for 15 seconds and then you'll be done. You should be making your slides based off of the outline you made, or at least to some degree. You will turn in a finalized outline, so maybe you tweak some stuff from now till when you turn it in, and that is fine because you'll be turning in a finalized outline. Your PowerPoint should be images alone. It should be graphs, it should be illustrations, it should be pictures, it should not be text. If there's some words in your picture or graph, that's fine. But you should not be writing out bullet points, you should not be writing out like paragraphs. The most you should really have is maybe a title at the top of your slide, but it's not required. The less words, the better. You really, if you need a number, should have no more than like 5 or 6. And that's because you put a title up there, or maybe you had to clarify what the picture is in parentheses underneath or something like that. But that's on the specific slide itself. You are welcome to write in the speaker notes, so that's where you should put any citations. If you're citing something, that is where you can put notes for yourself while you're presenting. So it's actually good for me to see, because I'm kind of seeing what you would say and how it matches up. But other than that, no words on the slides themselves. You should all make 20 slides. Your title slide does include, so if it makes you feel better, I guess that's only 19. But yeah, so that's the PowerPoint itself. Today you're going to start finding those pictures, starting to build the PowerPoint and so forth. I kind of want to break it down where we do the PowerPoint pictures today, or at least start. I probably won't post it right away, but either by the end of the day today or tomorrow, for tomorrow's class, I'll point out how to time out your slides and make it like in the settings. Thursday is when I'm going to assign the practice PowerPoint, practice presentation. So I want to see that you practice this. One of the things I'm grading you on is, did you just like record it once and say that's it? I want to see that you practice, and if you submit a practice presentation, that is evidence to me that you practice. See how I'm helping you? Yeah, so Thursday I'll assign that, and that'll be for class Thursday and Friday or something like that. But those are the next steps. Everything's laid out in the directions sheet. I'm just kind of reiterating it, but that's what the next week's gonna look like. Your final project, you will need to turn in a final PowerPoint, a final outline, and then a video. You're welcome to, I suggest just doing Screencastify, and you can Screencastify the PowerPoint itself, and then it'll just record you talking. Some of you have like green screens and stuff like that, and if you want to post up your PowerPoint and be in the camera, by all means, go right ahead, but not required. You are totally fine with just Screencastifying your video. The max time for Screencastify is 5 minutes, so it's perfect. And yeah, you'll just turn that into me, and I'll make an assignment box for that later. Sorry, I'm like rambling at this point. I just want to make sure that's all out there. So that should cover the final project. I'll post all instructions and stuff as the week goes on, but for today, just focus on starting to build that PowerPoint, finding those pictures, putting it together in the right order, and so forth. I think that's it. If anything else about the project confuses you, please let me know, leave me some questions, message me. In regards to class itself, I will be having conferences again this week, so just sign up for a time. This can be about literally anything. It can be about the project, it can be about something in class, it can be about a missing assignment. Please let me know. Just sign up for a time. Speaking of missing assignments, I want this to be very clear. I have a deadline for grades, and that is June 10th. So if you are missing something for me, summative, formative, whatever it is, I need it by June 8th. I need it by June 8th so I can get it graded and put in the book. I will not be grading anything past June 8th unless you have some sort of conversation with me. Other than that, that's that. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, okay. So that's American Lit in general. That's the rest of the school year for classes. The one last thing I kind of want to talk about is I'm going to be posting one last extra credit assignment. So the last thing I want to talk about in this video, and I guess kind of moving forward with class, is I was informed today, which I'm recording on Monday, that we have been out of school for 80 days now, which is like really crazy. It still feels like yesterday I like locked up the room and was like, we'll be back, you know. There's a cat on the, there he is. Hi, Snow. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so it's been 80 days, which is really crazy. And a lot has happened in these last 80 days. A lot of stuff that none of us have experienced before. And it's a little crazy. And so, in regards to this next thing is I'm posting one last extra credit assignment. And this extra credit assignment is going to be a little more hefty than the other ones, aka points. But I will be posting some sort of journal prompt. I'll label it as extra credit. Please don't knock my computer down. Thank you. I'll be labeling it as extra credit, but basically what I'm saying is I will be posting a journal prompt, and I'm going to be asking you to tell me how you would describe this experience in a word or two. What word best describes the situation? How have you felt during all of this? How do you think things are going to be moving forward? What have you taken out of all of this? Because it's been a really crazy 80 days. And I know I've felt a lot of things, and we've all kind of felt odd during this time. And it's hard to explain. So take up on this extra credit opportunity. It's the last one of the semester, and write me, since it's a heftier project, I want a couple paragraphs, just a little bit. Give me some explanation. It'll be due Monday as well, so I will give you some time. I'll post it for class today, and you will have a week to work on it or so. But yeah, I'll give all the details and stuff on the assignment. I haven't quite made it yet, so not gonna lie, I'm flying off the seat of my pants right now. I just knew the general idea of what I wanted it to be. But yeah, so the requirements and stuff will be detailed. What it says on the document is what I actually end up wanting. But yeah, that's my last little thing for today. I hope you are doing well. Hope things continue to go well. Round out the rest of the school year to the best of your abilities. You're almost there. I know it's been a lot to handle, but you've all been doing really great, and I'm super proud of all of you, and just know this is something you'll get to say you've experienced, for better or for worse. Alright guys, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. Leave them in the attendance form. I'm gonna go let my cat out of the office now, as he is about to start doing that. But yeah, have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.